So we're going to do a bit of core and upper body strengthening, working up to crow, which is an arm balance, which has always been really, really hard for me. So we can try together and see how it goes. So to start with, come to your feet. And we'll just do let's take a few breaths first. Okay, so bring your hands to your stomach. So bring your hands to your stomach. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring the arms out in front of you, and I want you to rotate your wrists one way and then the other. Clasp your fists together, push out and up, and then come out. And then from here, fingers to the sky, and then fingers down to the sky and down. And one more time. Rotate the wrists one way and then the other. Come to the front of your mat and we'll do a couple of rounds of sun salutations. So to start with, take your feet, bring the toes together, have the heels slightly apart. Draw the stomach in, slightly tuck the tailbone, roll the shoulders up towards the ears and then exhale down, palms facing forward. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, and then on your next inhale, bring the arms up, look up towards the hands. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands flat to the floor, have a bend in your knees if you need to. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back to plank. As you step back into plank, I want you to spread your fingers wide and press the fingertips into the floor to have a little bit of a gap between your palms and the floor. Draw your stomach in, push the hands so that you curve the spine, tuck the lower ribs in, and hold here for a couple of breaths. Keep breathing. Really engaging the core. And then exhale, you can lower down knees, chest, chin, or straight into chaturanga. Inhale, come up. And exhale, push back to downward dog. Walk the feet out, shake the head. And keep thinking about pressing the fingertips into the floor. Then come to a still position. Take a couple of breaths here. Los pies más. Sí. And then look towards your hands. Step the right leg forward, followed by the left. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring the arms up wide. Look up towards the hand. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Have a slight bend in the knees if you need. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back with the left, followed by the right. Again, push the fingertips into the floor. Have the weight a bit more into the thumb and the first finger, the forefinger, so that you're not collapsing. Push the hands in, draw the stomach in. Hug those lower ribs in. And then exhale, come down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale up. And exhale, push back to downward dog. Two breaths here. Have a little bend in the knees if you need to. This time try and stay still. And then look towards your hands, step the left foot forward, followed by the right. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, arms wide, and exhale down. Take a breath here, palms facing forward, mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale, release any tension. Inhale, drop the right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up, left ear to left shoulder. One more time. Exhale down and come back up. Rotate the wrist one way again and then the other. And then you're going to inhale, rise up, and exhale, forward fold. Step back into a plank, and then here you can either be in full plank or you can have your knees down, depending on how you feel. So go with whatever. So we're going to do 5 on each side. If you're going to lift up the hand and touch the opposite shoulder. So engage the core. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down onto your knees, keeping the toes curled under. Sit back, roll the shoulders, roll the wrists. Bring the hands back down, and we're going to come back up into plank. Again, if you need to, you can do this with your knees down. So from here, this time you're going to inhale, raise the left leg up, hold. Exhale down and raise the right leg up. And down. Bring the knees down. And then this time I just want you to take one hand and face the fingers towards you and just gently move back and forwards to stretch out the wrist. And then again, the top of the hand down. Good. And on the other side, face the fingers towards you. And down. Good. Now this time we're going to come back up into plank. And you're going to inhale, raise the right leg, and then draw it in so that it touches the outside of the arm. Draw the stomach in and hold here. And now place the foot on the outside of the palm of the hand. And now here, what I want you to do is press the arm into the leg into the arm, turn the back foot out, and you're going to come into side angle stretch. But I really want you to be pushing the arm into the leg into the arm. Inhale, reach up, and over. If you want to have a block, you can, to give you a bit more space. Keep remembering to keep that pressure in. And then step the leg back. And then coming back into plank, and we'll do it on the other side. So raise the leg up and then draw it to the outside of the arm. Curl. No. Aquí. Hold here for a few breaths. Curl engage the core. Keep breathing. And then place the foot down on the outside. And again, you're going to press the leg into the arm into the leg, so that they have about the same strength against one another. Turn the back foot out and come up into a side angle. And and then come back down, step back and push back into downward dog. Walk the hands. Good. Have the feet hip distance apart, and then have a bend in your knees and let the tops of the hands go to the floor. Let the head be loose. Inhale, roll up slowly, slowly, slowly. As you get to the top, bring your shoulders up to your ears. Roll them down and then take your hands into a fist behind the back. Squeeze the palms together, pull down and open across the chest. And then release. Come to a wide leg stance. Toes facing forward. Gently move your hips from side to side, first of all, to stretch them out. And then you're going to inhale, bring the hands up. And exhale, forward fold. You can have a bend in the knees. Bring the hands onto the floor, fingers spread wide, and imagine again, as we did before, your fingertips rooting into the floor. Okay? Draw up with the stomach, engage the core. So a push, and you're wrapping the ribs around, and then you're just going to practice coming up onto your tiptoes and come back down. Up and down and up and down. And you're practicing bringing the weight into the hands. How does that feel? Probably a bit scary, but that's fine. And then walk the hands back, roll up. Inhale and bring the palms to prayer position in front of your chest. Turn the toes out and we'll just come into goddess. So lower the hips. And then entwine the fingers and push out. Inhale up and exhale out. And come back. And rise up. So come to the back of your mat. Feet hip distance apart. Inhale, rise up with the hands. And then exhale, forward fold. Okay. From here, I want you to take the feet so that they are mat distance apart or more. And then you're going to lower the hips. Lower the hips. If you need to have something underneath, that's absolutely fine. And then I just want you to press the knees into the tops of the arms and the tops of the arms into the knees to raise up a little bit. Huh? So raise up a little bit and really squeeze. So you'll really get building strength here. Okay, because this is part of the balance. Now from here, we're going to try. So you can take a few attempts, okay, to do this. Doesn't matter if you fall. If you want a cushion or something in front of your face, not that you're going to fall on your face, but if you do, if it makes you feel better, then absolutely fine. What I want you to do is come up a bit, bring the hips up. Hands spread wide, fingertips digging in, and then come up onto your tiptoes. And you're squeezing the knees into the upper arms into the knees, and you're just going to lean forward. And you can stay on your tiptoes and come back down. You can keep doing this if that feels good enough. Really engage the core, drawing the ribs in. If you want to try again, you can come up and you can take one leg off and come back down. Come on. Sí. Muy fuerte. Pero los dedos como aquí. No. Tú puedes tratar aquí. And then, if you want to try the full, you bring both legs off. And you can bring the toes towards each other. If you can straighten the arms. Sí. Muy bien. Pero las rodillas más aquí. Then try again. if you come down, you can do a little wrist and try again. So it's about engaging the core, drawing it in, and then also the pain, the pressure between the knee and the arm. So have one more try. And then come back down. So coming back into your squat, rotate the wrists one way and then the other. And then we're just going to open up the chest. So take the right hand down to the floor and open the other arm, coming into a nice twist. And then bring that arm down and swap sides. Take the left arm down and out and open up with the right. You can rotate the wrists if that feels good. Good. And then bring the hands flat to the floor and you're going to raise the hips up. Bring them so that they're parallel. Having a bend in the knees, take the hands underneath. And then again, just a little wrist massage. Move the toes. And then come down onto your knees. So take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, roll the shoulders and exhale, relax. Come to a fully seated position. In fact, come to lying. And you're going to take the right leg up in the air, cross it over the left, take the arms out into a T. And then just a gentle twist, take both knees over to one side, over towards the left, and look along the right arm. Inhale back to center, and cross the knees, cross over the other side, and take them over. And look along the other arm, the left arm. And then come back to center. Release the feet, take them out. Bring the arms down so that they're by your side. Gently press the forearms into the floor and roll the shoulder blades slightly down so that you have space in the neck. Roll your head from side to side. Take a deep inhale and exhale through the mouth.